coming to you today with a ADU update.
So it turns out some of you actually do watch the video and you've had a lot of questions about the ADU stuff. So right now we just got an address assigned to the back unit.
And paid another fee for that.
Of course, you need to pay a fee for an actual address.
$78. What was it?
$700 for an address. $700 for an address. Yep, in the city of Orange. We are maybe a week away from getting our financing complete. It's in underwriting right now, so that should be done in a week or so. We opened up a separate bank account to put those funds into, so we don't spend it on anything else, and we're just using it for that property. So the architect is just waiting for
final building approval.
Okay.
Right? We went through planning.
Yep.
Have been in building, waiting for final approval. I think that comes after the address situation. So there's a chance we could be starting to build in the next month.
Yep.
We have 2 different quotes, 2 different contractors, just kind of comparing what we're, trying to decide who we're using, what we're doing there.
Talk a little, I haven't been a part of that at all. Talk about a little bit about that process, like talking to the contractors and like differences between them. And
so we have a couple options. One person that we've worked with previously, and the other person is actually came with the architect. He's built out of multiple ADUs for him using the plans that he has come up with. So it's basically the same build as he's done at least twice that I know of, maybe a third time for sure, or unsure. His model is like where he builds from the walls in.
Okay.
No, sorry. Like from the outside in, like into the walls, and then you go and get finished work done by somebody else. So basically, like you go design your kitchen on your own. Like he's not doing any of that. He's just roughing in basically everything, and then we would then take it from there. That intrigues me a little bit, just as my role as a project manager makes me a little bit. That is intriguing to me. I think only because we've done some build outs before, and I kind of already have like the vision in my head, and so I like maybe that part doesn't scare me. I know maybe for some people it would be a little bit overwhelming to only have that part done and only roughed in, but I'm actually I don't mind that idea.
What did he give you a time frame? So once he starts the process, how long?
I want to say he said between 3 and 4 months.
To just get the roughing part done.
Yep. Foundation,
electrical,
framing, electrical, plumbing, roof, basically the structure itself. He said between 3 and 4 months, depending on, he does a lot of the work himself, and so I think he would be on site with a crew. So depending on timing and when our start time was versus job that he's finished, like just a timing
to fit us in. Yeah.
Yes.
And then the finishing, another month, 2 months?
I would say, a month and a half, 2 months tops, and that's if I am lagging and picking things. If I can pick and have everything ready, I would say that would be a month-long process, just depending. So, it's not very big. It's only less than 700 square feet. Right. So it's not like you're picking multiple things. You're picking cabinets, countertops, tile, like this.
So maybe between 4 to 6 months, it could be done?
For Christmas.
For Christmas. Hey, there you go.
That's the goal, I think.
All right.
Is my goal. I don't know. For that, my goal will align with the rest of the people who are involved. But we're almost there. I mean, I do think like this process is longer, or like, I don't know. This is a little more tedious than I realized as far as the permitting and waiting for all of those things. So we're ready to start. I'm ready to start. I'm bored with this part.
If you have questions about where we are up to this point, how we've done what we've done, just let us know.